Hmm. Shalom. Call halal Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakah Pradash. Shalom and salutations and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Barakatham, they rule well. Shalom. Salutations to the elder bishops of Great Millstone. Shalom and double honor. Shalom to the elders, prophets, teachers, and evangelists of Great Millstone. That's what happens when you just do it naturally. Yahweh Shai Barakatham. Shalom Akim. Shalom to the Akim, the speckled bird, confused face, the Akim, the Aquaf, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. My video that I'm doing today is about envy. I'm going to get the word, the definition of it, then I'll get some scripture. And it reads, envy, a feeling of discontent, tented, or resentful longing aroused by someone else's possessions, qualities, or luck. Jealousy. So this is the understanding of envy. Let's get some scripture on being envious, man. We have a lot of envy going on in Israel right now. Within the camps, it seemed like all the camps envy the elder apostles on down of Great Millstone. And again, I mentioned to you and tell you I'm not part of any camp, but I'm being taught by the elder apostles on down of Great Millstone, and what I'm being taught in a nutshell is call it like it is. Call it like it is. When I teach the scriptures, teach it like it is. Don't add anything. You don't have to put any, you don't have to sugarcoat it and put any preservatives on it. You don't have to add anything or delete anything. Teach the scriptures as they are, and just keep it simple. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be, as we say, too deep. Be one deep, and that's that, man. You don't want to be doing too much rambling, and I sometimes I feel like I do. Even if I do feel some, I just feel like there's a lot of rambling that takes place with me. I'm trying to work on that and just get straight into the scriptures. But there's a lot of as it is with Israel in general, a lot of hatred, because we also have that with our women and men too. We hate one another in that category as well, and we go against one another. So yeah, let's get some scripture. Go straight to it. Second Maccabees 4:15. Not setting by the honors of their fathers, but liking the glory of the Grecians best of all. So they was envious. They envied. They was jealous of what the Israelites were jealous of what the Grecians had accomplished. So they wanted to be like them, and that caused them, also through Antiochus Epiphanes to become Hellenized, and after that they became Hellenistic. Hellenized and Hellenistic is two different meanings, two different words and two different meanings. Hellenized is to be turned into a different to be turned in, converted into the Grecian lifestyle. And Hellenists are Israelites who know they're Israelites, but they live the life as a Grecian. Yeah. Acts. So you gotta be careful about your emotions will play tricks on you, play tricks on your mind, and pull you into sin, man, for real. Acts 7 and 9. And the patriarchs, moved with envy, sold Joseph into Egypt by the Most High was but the Most High was with him. So the patriarchs are who? Um, the sons of Jacob, whose name was turned to Israel. So the progenitors of the 12 tribes, or at that time, or was it nine? The 10. It was 10 tribes at the time, because you had Manasseh and you had Ephraim through Joseph. But they envied Joseph, man. They was jealous of him because of who he was, and you got to be really careful about that. That's a serious situation to to be caught in, because again, it'll put you in sin, and we all know that sin is death. So you definitely got to be careful about you know having some kind of emotional control, because that sin, because that envy will mess you up. It'll have you really going on for real, seriously. Another one I got is Sirach 11, 9 and 11, and it reads, "Envy not the glory of a sinner, for thou knowest not what shall be his end." So you seeing this dude or that woman, whoever you envy, if that's what you're doing, getting away with doing this or that, or having this and having that, you don't know what the Most High has in store for them. You don't know what the Most High has in store for you. Um, like Elder Manak Zakbar said, you need to worry about yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, uh, how does the scripture go? With fear and trembling. Let's get that real quick. Um, now I remember it. Now is um, let's see here. Um, Philippians 2 and 12. "Wherefore, beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now as much in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling." And that's what you cats need to understand, man. You worry about what somebody else is doing. You don't know what kind of faith the Lord has for them. Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 30 and 24. "Envy and wrath shorten the life, and carefulness bringeth age before the time." So what does that mean? That means you want to be careful about how you carry yourself and not trigger and anger the Most High. You want to do everything you can to try to please the Most High. That's the most priority thing that you have on this earth to do. That comes before anything. Your wife, your children, your families, whatever. It comes before any and everything. Job 5 and 2. "For wrath killeth the foolish man, and envy slayeth the silly one." So being silly is going to get you what? Dead. And sometimes being silly can be being naive. Um, let's get that in NLT.
Strong's H 6601. Patha. Patha.
Patha, silly. Patha, silly. To be spacious, be open, be wide. To be simple, entice, deceive, persuade. So that's what you're dealing with, man. That's what you're dealing with there, brother. Proverbs 3 and 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. That just came from out of Maccabees. That was it's a precept from Maccabees, Second Maccabees 4 and 15. We envy what the oppressor has. To this day, we still like that. We want a piece of, as they say, a piece of his pie. We want a piece of his world. I mean, you're going to have to really become a sinful man or woman to be a part of Esau's world. Proverbs 14:30. A sound heart is the life of the flesh, but envy the rottenness of the bones. But envy the rottenness of the bones. That envy is it's almost like a disease that's hard to get rid of. For real. Proverbs 23:17. Let not thy heart envy sinners, but be thou in the fear of Yahweh all the day long. Like I just explained to you. Fear the Lord. The last scripture I got, Romans 13:13. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying. So let's get that in the NLT. Oh boy. Romans NLT 13 and 13. Because we belong to the day, we must live deceit lives for all to see. Don't participate in the darkness of wild parties and drunkenness, or in sexual promiscuity, in immoral living, or in a quarreling and jealousy. Instead, clothe yourself with the presence of Yahweh, the presence, and clothe yourself with the presence of the Lord, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, and don't let yourself think about ways to indulge your evil desires. Ooh, that's heavy right there. I'm going to say edify with that quick lesson. And I'm going to say, call hello Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakakradash. Shalom and salutations again, double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Aqua, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. I'm going to edify with that quick lesson. Until next time, I'm going to say Shalom. I'll be right